Now, Fox 54 Legal Connect with attorney Katonga Wright.
Hi, welcome. I'm Jackie Lynch, back again today with Katonga Wright. How are you?
I am great, Jackie, and excited about this next question.
That's right. We're doing a follow-up from last week talking about tort reform.
Very important.
And the issues that are going on in the Georgia State Legislature. There were a couple other points you wanted to make about that.
Yeah, so, the last time we met, we talked about how tort reform is going to be limiting non-economic damages like pain and suffering. And adjusting how we handle medical bills with respect to what, is allowed to come into trial. The other aspect that's going to be limited in particular are premises liability cases. So if you're injured by a third party who's committing a crime on a property owned by someone who's negligently secured that property, it will limit your access to the court system.
Oh, wow.
It will make it much easier for your case to get dismissed before it even gets started. And therefore, people who have valid claims currently may no longer have a valid claim later. But you know what, Jackie, doesn't happen?
What?
That negligence doesn't get improved, or we don't impact that property owner, and it encourages property owners to not care as much about their people on their properties, or in a situation of apartment complex, the tenants that and residents that reside there.
That's concerning, because holding people accountable for those lapses in their care of property does have some impact on that. So secondly, you were talking about it's going to change the whole trial process.
Yes.
What happens there?
This is very significant. So right now, when you have a car accident case, for instance, you're going to go from start to finish, and at the end of that trial, the jury is going to decide, A, is the person at fault for your accident, and B, how much money they are required to pay as a result of that negligence. Well, under this new Tort Reform Act, what will be happening is we'll have two bifurcated trials, or a bifurcated trial, meaning we'll have a trial on liability just to determine whether or not the person's at fault, and then we'll have a separate trial on the issue of damages. And you talk about court systems are so backed up. I mean, I've got cases that have been pending for years and years and years. I just see this being a huge, huge impediment to people getting access to justice under the 7th Amendment.
Absolutely. Well, tell people how they can reach you if they want to discuss this more.
Yeah, if you've got a legal question or want to talk tort reform, 706-719-0303, give us a call. We're happy to help.
Thank you for your expertise.
Thanks.